quiet, suburban town where nothing ever really happens until the nightmares start. In the daylight, it's your average American town. White picket fences, wide streets, and teenage drama that revolves around homework, crushes, and making curfew. But as soon as the sun sets, all that changes. Here on Elm Street, sleep is no longer a peaceful escape from reality. It's where the real horror begins. It starts off innocently enough, just a bad dream, right? But these teens are about to find out that their nightmares are more real than they ever imagined. Enter Freddy Krueger, the man of their dreams, well, nightmares really. With his melted face, signature striped sweater, and oh yeah, his shiny razor-sharp glove, Freddy's not exactly your typical slasher villain. He doesn't need to chase you down dark alleys or hide behind doors. He's already inside your head, waiting for you to close your eyes and drift off to sleep. That's when the fun begins. In this town, staying awake is a survival tactic because if Freddy kills you in your dreams, well, let's just say, you don't wake up. And poor Nancy, our main girl, is figuring this out the hard way. Her friends are dropping like flies, one horrifying death at a time. They think they're safe when they wake up, until they realize Freddy can blur the lines between dreams and reality. Now, here's where things get tricky and terrifying. You see, Freddy's got a personal vendetta against these teens. It turns out their parents have a nasty little secret that links back to Freddy's gruesome past. But in typical teenager fashion, none of them were paying attention to town gossip. That is, until it's too late. So, what do you do when a sadistic dream demon is hunting you down in your sleep? Well, for starters, the town's pharmacy is making a killing off caffeine pills. Nancy and her surviving friends are chugging coffee like it's water, trying to stay awake and figure out a way to stop Freddy for good. But it's not that easy, because unlike your average bully, Freddy isn't bound by the rules of the waking world. He can turn your worst fears into a deadly reality at the drop of a hat or, a head. Desperation kicks in, and the teens are forced to face Freddy head-on in his own twisted playground. Traps are set, alliances are made, and poor Nancy, bless her heart, has to stay one step ahead of a maniac who literally haunts her dreams. No pressure, but just when you think you got Freddy figured out, he throws you another curveball. Will they manage to stop him before they crash from exhaustion? Or is bedtime about to become a permanent nightmare on Elm Street? So, if you've ever thought your worst nightmares couldn't hurt you, think again. Just remember, on Elm Street, sleep is overrated. As the nightmare spreads, Springwood becomes a place where sleep isn't just feared, it's fatal. The parents? They think the kids are just stressed, overworked, maybe dabbling in too much teen rebellion. But they're wrong. So wrong. The adults may have buried the truth, but Freddy's about to dig it all up, one bloody dream at a time. What makes this town really scary isn't just Freddy himself, it's the fact that no one believes the teens. I mean, how do you explain that you're being chased by a man with knives for fingers in a dream world? And even if you could, how do you fight someone who attacks when your guard is down, when you're most vulnerable? Nancy and her friends find out fast that Freddy isn't just messing with their sleep schedule. He's out for revenge, with a sense of humor as twisted as his killing methods. But this isn't just a slasher flick. It's a psychological battle, a race against time, and a test of endurance where sleep might be the deadliest thing you can do. So, in Springwood, the rules are simple. Drink coffee, stay awake, and whatever you do, don't fall asleep.